And I want to say, and you have two heavyweights that are going to be worth talking about after April 13th.
Let's talk a little bit about your Swedish heavyweight.
Talk to me, baby.
Tell the fans a little bit about him. You know,
he's 20-0. He's rated number 5 in IBF and number 5 in WBA. He's fought Anthony Joshua twice in the amateurs. He's sparred with Anthony. You know, they have a relationship. He's a very, very good, talented, skilled fighter, and I believe that he's going to have a dominant, impressive performance in his U.S. debut on Showtime, April 13th, and he is a real force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division.
Would you pair him up with, you know, Drell Big Miller as some sparring, getting some professional?
Oh, they've boxed together because Otto trains at Mendes Boxing Gym. He's been training here for 2 years.
Okay.
So yeah, they've sparred together. They know each other. Just, you know, even though he's fought in Europe, he's really got a lot of his education for the last 2 years in America, boxing and training here. So I think that he speaks well. He speaks great English. He's just a different and a new personality in the boxing world. So I'm very happy and excited about seeing him go to work.
It's a pretty nice record right there. When do you think he'll be in a contender stage where he's competing against former champions or former, you know, title challengers in a sense?
Well, his last fight, he won the European title, and it was a first pay-per-view in Sweden I think ever. So he's a big star back home. He's rated number 5 in IBF and number 5 in WBA. So, you know, this I hope will be just an introduction for him into the U.S. market. But you know, hopefully all goes well. I think that he's willing and ready and able to take the next step up and to show that he's the best heavyweight in the world on his way to being a world champion.
Is he able to fight not just only on Showtime, but like Dazn and other platforms, or does he have some sort of Showtime commitment?
We have a great relationship with Showtime, and I'm very grateful that we're having this opportunity to showcase these two very talented heavyweights. And
I just want to know because, like,
and he's fighting on Showtime April 13th.
The reason why I asked is because, like, you know, June 1st, you know, they're still building the undercard, they're still going stuff like that. That'd be a great opportunity for him, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be on that undercard.
No, okay, but maybe in the future,
if that's the question.
Miller wins, maybe.
Future. We have to forget about the past and not know about. We don't know about the future. All we know about is the now. And as of now, he's fighting April 13th on Showtime.
Absolutely. And then, you know, I just want to follow up. We had a conversation at the Canelo and Jacobs press conference. How do you think Errol Spence looked in the Mikey Garcia fight?
I thought he looked great. I think he's a really, really talented. Would be an understatement. Super talented fighter. Very good. And Mikey Garcia obviously deserves all the credit for taking the fight and for being as tough as he was. And I think he's still one of the best fighters in the world.
Does his stock go down because he didn't knock out Mikey Garcia?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it was a dominant performance. It was on Fox, so Fox obviously has huge viewership and the promotion that this pay-per-view got, even if only 300,000-400,000 ordered the fight, which is a great amount. But the fact that he got the exposure, pre-fight, post-fight, that's just like priceless. So I think that he's a great fighter and he has all the tools to be built into a real big star.
Okay. Another Atlantic City kind of star, Sergey Kovalev. There's been talks about him fighting over at Russia with Anthony Yard. What's your thoughts on that? You know, people thought maybe be in the UK market, maybe in the US market.
I can talk about top-rated light heavyweight that I have, Umar Salamov, who's fighting April 18th. He's defending his WBO and IBF European and international belts. He's one of the best light heavyweights in the world. He's been training in Detroit for over a year, scored 4 straight wins, and is looking to make an impressive performance April 18th. Umar Salamov, one of the best, if not the best light heavyweight in the world, and he's going to make a lot of noise this year.
What's his rank currently?
I think he's number 4 in the WBO, or maybe number 6 in the IBF. Oh, he's the real deal. He's rated in all 4 organizations.
So you guys are going to watch the winner of the Anthony Yard and Sergey Kovalev?
Oh, no doubt about it.
Who do you think will win that?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't really done enough research about that fight to comment on it in an educated way.
How soon do you think your guy would be ready to be in that contention?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
To fight all those guys? Tomorrow, man.
Okay. All right. When's the next time we're going to see him?
You're going to see him April 18th. Okay. He's fighting in Russia, and hopefully we're gonna
Look at that, Russia.
Yes, and hopefully, so three of my fighters are fighting in Russia. Umar Salamov defending his titles. Abdi Daftaev, a heavyweight that you should know about because he's gonna make some noise in the very near future. He's 16-0 with 50 knockouts. Also has been training in Detroit for the last year and a half. Big guy, strong. His skills have gotten tremendously better. So we expect a lot of great things from him this year. And Aslanbek Idigov, world-rated super middleweight. I believe he's number 11 WBO. He's 16-0. He's fighting a tough guy. So all those three guys we expect to make a splash in the near future. And hopefully we're working on finding a platform to showcase these great talented fighters in the United States.
All right. Well, look, I appreciate the time. Social media, we can find you at, Dmitry?
At Salita Prom, Salita, S-A-L-I-T-A Prom, P-R-O-M, on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. At Salita is my personal handle. Thank you. Always good to talk to you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. I'll see you in April.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.